Many people want to know about medbeds, and especially when they or their beloveds can use them. This article gives some backgrounds on medbeds and when they would be available for humanity in general. The information is based on Elena Danaan's sources. Last night I was about to tell my eldest daughter about the new article I had in mind, about the opening of medical bed facilities on the moon that would be used to transfer and heal various people on Earth. But I decided to keep this for myself, for she would probably fear for my sanity again. Like someone recently said, studying the material of Elena Danaan and related contacts sometimes feels like an extreme test in open-mindedness. Many people will just point their index finger at their foreheads when reading all this, but I remain open to this information, and the main reasons are the amazing inner consistency of the information and the mind-blowing vastness of it all. A medbed facility on the moon. In a third interview with Thorhan Eredian, Dr. Michael Sala asked about the medbeds and when they were going to be introduced. The answers he got from Thorhan were quite fascinating. It seems like there are more than enough medbeds produced on the moon for them to be used for humans of Terra. What has Thorhan said exactly? How is this going to function? You can watch it all in the video excerpt below, and I of course recommend you watching the complete interview yourself. Lunar Operations Command. Before heading to the new information, I would like to say a few words about the history of the location of these lunar medbed facilities. It used to be a base on the moon that was operated by the Dark Fleet, the German Nazi Draco Reptilians military faction. Fortunately, they have all been removed from our solar system, and these facilities were given a new purpose. In 2021, Val Neck, the undisputed one, who had played an important role in the interaction with the Earth Alliance, said the following: I can now report that Lunar Operations Command is in the process of being remodeled into a medical facility for the Terran military. There are technologies, as you know, being manufactured. I repeat again that these technologies are advanced technologies from the Federation and are being manufactured by the Terran people. The technology that will be present in Lunar Operations Command are medical technologies. It will be used as a medical base for the Terran military. It is necessary to point out that until this time, real healing technologies have not been available to the Terran people. It was and is important to the Federation that these technologies be released in the proper way, through us, the Federation, and the Earth Alliance. Thus, these medical technologies and the release of such is also outlined in the Jupiter agreements.
This was written in 2021, and it seems the time has come to make new daunting steps in the further rollout of the medbeds. Just like it was said above, the military would have the first priority for using these medical beds, especially those who have fought against extraterrestrial enemies. Civilians being treated on the moon. Thorhan, through Elena Danaan's implant, said that the time has also come to welcome civilians. The Earth Alliance and the Galactic Federation of Worlds have opted for those medbeds to not be distributed to the planet yet. People will need to get a return ticket to the moon. I would say that this implies that people get into contact with all the advanced spaceship technologies that has been developed. That would surely be a boost to the disclosure movement. And imagine them meeting a few extraterrestrials in those lunar facilities too. As you can hear in the excerpt on the website, Thorhan says that for the implementation of these medbeds, things need to be in order first on our planet, referring to the deep state/cabal and their dwindling power. They need to be dealt with profoundly before these medical beds can be brought to Earth. At least that's what I think Thorhan is implying here by the use of implementation of medbeds. Who will be helped first? Dr. Sala asks if Thorhan has any idea who will be allowed to have this medbed treatment first. What will be the priority? Thorhan answered that it will be up to the scientific medical community on Earth. He added that he knows that children will be a priority. When asked about the ability of those machines to prolong life, Thorhan answered that people whose life is endangered for longevity to preserve their genetic heritage, and these people who should live longer and who have diseases that stop their longevity, alters their lifespan, will be in the priority of this list, I presume. Michael also asks what the chances are for healthy older people to be turned into healthy, randy 30-year-olds again. Unfortunately for all those healthy elder people, the priorities will lie with people whose lives are endangered. Thorhan mentions diseases like cancer and genetic malfunction will be treated first. Frequency healing. Before rounding off this article, I would advise people to take a look at the pages on the original DNA template that was brought back by